Hello student, today we start the SYBSc chemistry, the paper first 301, the physical and analytical chemistry. This paper is divided into two sections. The section first one is physical chemistry and the second section one is analytical chemistry. Today we start the section first, physical chemistry. Today we start the section first, physical chemistry. The section first, physical chemistry, is divided into two sections, divided into two chapters. The first one is the chemical kinetics and the second chapter one is surface tension. Today start the topic first, chemical kinetics. Today we start the topic first, the chemical kinetics. Then what is the main objective? Why this chapter is involved in the SYBSc physical chemistry syllabus? What is the learning objective of this topic? The first learning objective of this topic to know about the definition of chemical kinetics. To know about the definition of chemical kinetics. What is the significance of chemical kinetics? Then rate of reaction and how to express the rate law for different chemical reaction. Then order of reaction and definition of molecularity of reaction. This is the first objective, to know about the definition of chemical kinetics, how to express the rate law, rate equation, what is the definition of rate equation, rate of reaction, the definition of order of reaction and molecularity of reaction. The second objective, derive the integrated rate equation, for zero order, first order and second order reaction with equal and unequal initial concentration. To derive the integrated rate equation for the zero order reaction, first order reaction and second order reaction with equal and unequal initial concentration, and their characteristics, half-life period, unit of this reaction and graphical representation of these reactions. The third objective, the factors affecting on rate of reaction. Then what are the factors which are affecting on the rate of reaction? Then another objective is the methods for the determination of order of reaction. The methods for the determination of order of reaction. There is a 4 different methods which is used for determination of order of reaction. The graphical method, the differential methods, differential equation method, integrated rate equation method, and last one is half-life period methods. The next objective is the derivation of collision theory and transition state theory. The collision theory and transition state theory for the bimolecular reaction and their comparison. And another last one objective is the derivation of RNS equation, and the energy of activation by graphical method. These are the objective. The first objective, to define the chemical kinetics. What is the definition of chemical kinetics? What is the need of chemical kinetics in order to study the chemical reaction? the rate of reaction and expression of rate law, order and molecularity of reaction, then derivation of integrated rate equation for zero order, first order and second order with two different cases, initial equal concentration and unequal initial concentration, then factors affecting on rate of reaction, the methods for determination of order of reaction, the derivation of collision theory and transition state theory for biomolecular reaction and comparison between them, and derivation of RNS equation and activation energy by the graphical method. Now we start the topic first. Consider the first introduction. What is the need of chemical kinetics in order to study the chemical reaction? Then what is the need of chemical kinetics to study the chemical reaction? In previous class in FYBSc we learned about the chemical thermodynamics. Then what is the significance of chemical thermodynamics? Then what is the application of chemical thermodynamics in order to study the chemical reaction? By using chemical thermodynamics study, we can decide the given process, given chemical reaction is possible or not. With the help of chemical thermodynamics study, we can determine the given chemical process is possible or not, given chemical process is spontaneous or non-spontaneous, or the given chemical process are in equilibrium. These are decided on the basis of chemical thermodynamic study. And another importance of chemical thermodynamic study, with the help of chemical thermodynamic study we can determine how much extent the given chemical reaction is take place. In how much extent, in how much proportion the reactant can be converted into the product, in how much extent the given chemical reaction occur, or given reaction is possible or not. If it is possible or not, these are decided on the basis of the chemical thermodynamic study. In chemical thermodynamic study, in order to determine the given process is spontaneous or non-spontaneous, the free energy, the change in free energy, either increase or decrease in free energy of given system are used. The change in free energy, increase in free energy of reactant or product are used to determine the given process is spontaneous. In order to decide the spontaneity of the chemical reaction, the change in free energy are used. The change in free energy delta Z is negative. This indicates the given chemical reaction is spontaneous. If delta Z is equal to 0, this represents the given system are in equilibrium. And if delta Z is positive, this represents the given chemical reaction is non-spontaneous. With the help of chemical thermodynamic study, we can determine the feasibility of chemical reaction. In order to decide the chemical reaction is possible or not, the chemical thermodynamic study are used. In chemical thermodynamic study, generally change in free energy are used to decide the given process is spontaneous or non-spontaneous. If delta G is a negative, this indicates the given process is spontaneous. If delta G is a positive, this indicates the given reaction is non-spontaneous. And if delta G is 0, this represents the given process are in equilibrium. Another importance of chemical thermodynamics, the chemical thermodynamic study are useful to determine how much extent the given chemical reaction is occur. In chemical thermodynamic study, the change in free energy of initial stage, change in energy, free energy in initial stage and final stage are generally considered to decide the spontaneity of the given reaction or to decide how much given reaction occur. But the chemical thermodynamic study does not useful to determine how much time required for the completion of reaction and the stages through which the chemical reaction is occurred. In chemical thermodynamic study, we can consider only initial and final stage, but some of the chemical reactions are proceeding through the intermediate, these are proceeding through the 2 or more stages. The chemical thermodynamic study have 2 limitations. The first limitation of chemical thermodynamics, it is not useful to determine how much time required for completion of reaction, how much fast, how much slow the given chemical reaction is occur. This is not detected by the chemical thermodynamic study. And another limitation, with the help of chemical thermodynamics, we cannot determine the mechanism of chemical reaction. What is the mechanism? How reactant are converted into the product, the stages through which reactant must be converted into the product. The information about these stages does not provide the chemical thermodynamics. In order to study the mechanism of chemical reaction and rate of chemical reaction, the speed of chemical reaction, velocity of chemical reaction, the chemical kinetics study are used. Then what is the chemical kinetics? It is a branch of physical chemistry in which the rate of chemical reaction and the mechanism of chemical reaction are generally studied. With the help of chemical kinetics study, we can determine the rate of chemical reaction and the mechanism of chemical reaction, how the given reactant convert into the product. That is, the mechanism of chemical reaction can be determined with the help of chemical kinetics. This is the significance of chemical kinetics. The chemical kinetics deals with rate of chemical reaction and mechanism of chemical reaction. There is a different types of reaction. There is a different types of chemical changes. Every change occurs with different speed, with different time. For example, the explosive combination of mixture of hydrogen oxygen. The mixture of hydrogen and oxygen mixed together, this reaction required fraction of second. It is explosive reaction. Another one is the precipitation of barium sulfate. The ions containing barium and sulfate, when mixed together, there is a formation of barium sulfate occurs. The precipitation of barium sulfate required the fraction of second. Means some of the chemical changes require fraction of second, they are very fast, but some of the chemical reaction require the longer time, they are very slow. For example, the rusting of iron, it is a very slow process, it required months of completion. The rusting of iron required month for completion. The weathering of rock required 1000 years. These are some chemical processes are very slow, some chemical processes are very fast. Means in order to study the rate of reaction, in order to study the mechanism of reaction, the chemical kinetic study are generally used. This is the most important objective of chemical kinetic study, to determine the rate of chemical reaction and mechanism of chemical reaction. The chemical kinetic study are generally useful. Then we discuss the reaction occurs with different speed, different time. Some chemical reactions are very fast, required very few seconds, fraction of second for completion. Some of the chemicals reaction required months, 1000 years for completion. This ions of barium and sulfate mixed together, the precipitation of barium sulfate occurs within a fraction of second. This reaction rate have very fast. This reaction have very high velocity. The explosive combination of mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, it also required fraction of second. But the rusting of ions, required month for completion. The weathering of rocks required 1000 years for the completion. These are every chemical reaction which occur with different speed, with different rate. If we find out the factors which are affecting on rate of reaction, we can control the chemical reaction. For any chemical reaction, what are the factors which are affecting on this reaction? If these factors we have determined, then we can easily control the given chemical process. In order to study the chemical kinetics, there is two different types of reaction. The reaction which occur in two different phases. Like first one is considered homogeneous reaction. What is the homogeneous reaction? The reaction in which all the reacting phases are present in same phase. These reactions are known as homogeneous reaction. For example, hydrogen is gas, oxygen is gas. Both are present in same phase. Those react with water means the reaction in which reacting phases are present in same phase. This type of reaction is known as homogeneous. All reactant must be in gas phase, in liquid phase or in solid phase. This type of reaction is known as homogeneous reaction, and another one is heterogeneous reaction. Then what is the heterogeneous reaction? The reaction in which the reacting phases, two or more reacting phases are present. They are present in different phases. This type of reaction is known as the heterogeneous reaction. If one reactant in solid phase, another one in liquid phase, another one is gas phase, this type of reaction is known as the heterogeneous reaction. In this chapter we have discussed the chemical kinetics for only homogeneous reaction. Then this is the introductory part. What is the meaning of chemical kinetics? What is the limitations of thermodynamics? The thermodynamic study does not provide information about the mechanism of reaction and how much fast given reaction is occurred, how much time required for the reaction. These are the two limitations. Then chemical kinetics study generally deals with the rate of reaction and the mechanism of reaction. Then what is the definition of rate of chemical reaction? What is the definition of rate of chemical reaction? Rate of chemical reaction means speed of reaction, velocity of reaction. Generally, what is the definition of rate of reaction? The rate of chemical reaction defined as change in concentration of reactant or product in unit time. The change in concentration rate of reaction is defined as change in concentration of reactant and product. The change in concentration of reactant and products in unit time is known as the rate of reaction. Generally, in chemical reaction, concentration of reactant decreases. Then consider in every chemical reaction, the concentration of reactant is decreases and concentration of product generally increases with unit time. With time, the concentration of reactant decreases and the concentration of product is increases. Consider the simplest form of reaction. A is a reactant which is converted to the product. Consider it is the concentration of reactant A, and this is the concentration of reactant B. This is the concentration of product B. The A is a concentration of reactant A and B is a concentration of product B. In unit time, concentration of reactant decreases and concentration of product is increases. On the basis of decreasing concentration of reactant and increasing concentration of product, what is the definition of rate of reaction? On the basis of decreasing concentration of reactant, the concentration of reactant A decreases and concentration of product B increases. In terms of decreasing concentration of reactant in unit time and increasing concentration of product in unit time, the rate of reaction. How to represent the rate of reaction for this chemical reaction? The concentration, the change in concentration of reactant A represented by dA. This concentration changes with time, small time dt. The small change in concentration of A is represented by d concentration A, and this concentration changes with time dt. The change in concentration of A with time t dt is represented by this way. But generally concentration of reactant is a decrease. The decreased concentration is represented by negative sign. The negative sign does not represent rate of reaction is negative. Negative sign express the concentration of reactant is decreases. The minus dA upon dt is a rate of reaction with a decreasing concentration. Then in terms of product, the small change in concentration product, generally concentration of product is increased with time. As a reaction proceeds, as a reactant A is converted to the product B, concentration of A decreases and concentration of B increases. Is the change in concentration, generally decreased concentration of A is represented by minus dA upon dt with time. the decreasing concentration of A with time is represented by dA upon dt. The change in concentration, the decreased concentration of reactant A with time t, represented by minus dA upon dt. And similarly, the increased concentration of product A, product B with time t, represented by dB, represents small change in concentration. It is increased concentration. There is no need to show the plus sign, and this concentration increases with time dt. In terms of increasing concentration of reactant, in terms of decreasing concentration of reactant and increasing concentration of product with minute time, the rate of reaction is equal to decreasing concentration of the rate of reaction in terms of disappearance is decreased in concentration. Disappearance of reactant A is equal to minus dA upon dt. The rate of reaction in terms of the rate of reaction is defined in terms of decreasing concentration of reactant and increasing concentration of product is equal to rate of reaction is equal to disappearance of reactant A is equal to minus dA upon dt. This simply rate of reaction is represented by minus dA upon dt with decreasing concentration of reactant, and in terms of increasing concentration of product, rate of reaction is equal to appearance of product. This increased concentration of product is equal to the dB upon dt. The dB upon dt. In terms of increased concentration of product, rate of reaction is equal to dB upon dt. On the basis of increasing concentration of product and decreasing concentration of reactant, the rate of reaction is defined as decreasing concentration of reactant or increasing concentration of product in unit time. The rate of reaction is defined as the decreasing concentration of reactant or increasing concentration of product in unit time is known as the rate of reaction. How to represent rate of reaction? For this chemical reaction, we can represent rate of reaction in two different ways. In terms of decreasing concentration of reactant, rate of reaction is equal to minus dA upon dt. And in terms of increasing concentration of product, rate of reaction is equal to dB upon dt. Rate of reaction involves the two terms. One is concentration, another one is time. On the basis of this, what is the unit? Generally, concentration is measured in mole per liter. The concentration are generally measured in mole per liter. And for chemical reaction, the time generally measured in second. The concentration are generally in mole per liter. What is the unit of rate of reaction? The unit of rate of reaction is equal to generally, consider in terms of decreasing concentration of reactant and decrease the concentration of reactant unit time. Consider this concentration we can represent. It involves concentration term and time. This concentration are generally measured in mole per liter and time are generally in second. On the basis of this, the unit of rate of reaction is mole per liter per second. For those reactions which is occur in solution phase, the concentration of solution are generally measured in mole per liter and time of reaction generally measured in second. For solution, those reactions which is occur in solution, the unit of this type of reactions are mole per liter per second. This is the unit of rate of chemical reaction. And for gaseous reaction, concentration is measured in generally mole per cubic centimeter. The concentration are generally measured in mole per cubic centimeter, and time in second. This is the unit for those reaction which is occurring in solution. And for gaseous reaction, the unit of rate of reaction is equal to mole per cubic centimeter per. This is for the gaseous reaction. The unit of rate of reaction for those reaction which is occurring in solution phase, mole per liter per second, and for gaseous reaction, mole per cubic centimeter per second. Consider in general chemical equation, chemical reaction. And consider in general chemical reaction, A of A react with B of B. It gives C of C plus D of D. The small a and b are the coefficient of reactant A and B, and small c and d are the coefficient of product C and D. Generally, the rate of reaction, the rate at time t, the rate at which the consumption of reactant occurs are generally represented by the dA upon dt minus dV upon dt. It is plus is equal to A upon B. The rate of consumption of reaction at time t is a ratio of rate of reaction of reactant. The rate of consumption of reactant at time t is equal to the ratio of coefficient of reactant. The rate of the decreasing concentration, the rate of reaction of with respect to reactant A and rate of the reaction with respect to reactant B is equal to the ratio of coefficient of reactant A and B. For this general reaction, consider this is the general reaction. How to express the rate of reaction? For this general reaction, A and B are the reactant. The rate of reaction is represented by minus 1 upon A. It is a coefficient. The change in concentration of reactant A with time dt. This is the rate of reaction. How to express the rate of reaction? Rate of reaction is equal to minus 1 upon A dA upon dt. It is also expressed minus 1 upon B dV upon dt. The reactant concentration is decreased. The negative sign represents the decreasing concentration. How to express the rate of reaction? For this reaction, general chemical reaction, the rate of reaction is expressed by minus 1 upon A. A and B are the coefficients, small a and b. The small c and d are again coefficient. The rate of reaction in terms of decreasing concentration is equal to minus 1 upon A dA upon dt is equal to minus 1 upon rate of reaction is equal to minus 1 upon B dV upon dt, or in terms of increasing concentration 1 upon C dC upon dt, or 1 upon D concentration of D with respect to dt. Generally, reaction involving two or more reactant, the reaction involving two or more reactant or two or product. For this type of chemical reaction, how to express the rate of reaction? Those chemical reaction which involves two or more reactant, two or more product. For this chemical reaction, how to express the rate of reaction? To express the rate of reaction, generally rate of reaction is expressed by the rate at which the consumption of or decreasing concentration of any one reactant, the rate, those chemical reaction which involves two or more reactant or two or more product. For such a type of chemical reaction, rate of reaction is expressed by rate at which the concentration of any one reactant is decreases, or rate at which the concentration of any one product is increases. The rate of reaction is expressed by rate at which the consumption of any one reactant or rate at which the formation of any one product takes place. For example, A and B, these two react to produce product. How to express the rate of reaction for this chemical reaction? The rate of reaction is expressed by the change in concentration of reactant, generally decrease, minus dA upon dt, or it is also represented by rate of reaction is equal to minus dV upon dt. For example, another reaction, A plus B, it gives C. Then how to express the rate of reaction? The rate of reaction is expressed by rate of reaction is equal to minus dA upon dt. It is also expressed by minus dV upon dt, or rate of reaction is equal to plus dC upon dt. Means reaction involving two or more reactant or product, then rate of reaction is expressed by decreasing concentration of any one reactant with unit time, or increasing concentration of any one out of two or more reactant or two or more product. Rate of reaction is expressed by decreasing concentration of any one reactant in unit time, or increasing concentration of any one product at unit time. This is how to express the rate. For this reaction, rate is equal to minus dA upon dt and rate is equal to minus dB upon dt. For this type of consider A plus 2B, it gives C plus D. The rate of reaction is expressed by rate of reaction is equal to minus dA upon dt. Rate of reaction is equal to 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 dB upon dt, and similarly rate of reaction is equal to dC upon dt, or rate of reaction is equal to dD upon dt. This is the way to express the rate of reaction if reaction involving two or more reactant. In this lecture we discuss the significance, what is the use of chemical kinetics, while in syllabus chemical kinetics are introduced, what is the limitation of thermodynamic study, and what is the application, what is the importance of chemical kinetic study. Then we have discussed the definition of rate of chemical reaction. What is the definition of rate of chemical reaction? The change in concentration. Generally the rate of reaction is defined as decreasing concentration of reactant in unit time, or increasing concentration of product in unit time is known as rate of reaction. What is the unit of rate of reaction? For gaseous reaction, unit is mole per cubic centimeter per second, and for solution phase reaction, unit is mole per liter per second. And how to express the rate of reaction? If reaction involving two or more reactant, the rate of reaction is expressed by decreasing concentration of any one reactant, or if reaction involves more than two product, then rate of reaction is expressed by rate at which formation of any one product, or rate at which the rate of increasing concentration of any one product. In next lecture we study about the rate equation, rate law and law of mass action.